Everything seems to be coming full circle, but is this really the end? For longtime fans of Outlander, the announcement that the series will conclude with Season 8 feels like a major turning point. On paper, it sounds definitive, the final chapter. But when you look closer, the reality is far more layered and intriguing. The book series that inspired the show isn't finished yet. Rumors of future expansions continue to swirl. There's even quiet speculation that a Season 9 could exist in some form down the line. So rather than a true ending, this may simply be the close of one era, and the beginning of something bigger. Since its premiere in 2014, Outlander has built a fiercely loyal global fanbase. What sets the series apart is its bold fusion of genres: sweeping romance, time travel fantasy, historical drama, and political intrigue, all woven into one emotionally powerful narrative. At the heart of it all is the epic love story between Claire Randall and Jamie Fraser, portrayed by Katrina Balfe and Sam Heughan. Their relationship has been the emotional anchor of the show for years, which is why fans are so deeply invested in how their journey ultimately unfolds. But here's where things get interesting. The novels by Diana Gabaldon, the foundation of the entire franchise, are still ongoing. The 10th and final book, A Blessing for a Warrior Going Out, has yet to be released. That raises a big question: how can the television adaptation conclude before the literary saga does? At first glance, it may seem like the show is ending prematurely. After all, Outlander has been a massive success. The book series has sold more than 50 million copies worldwide. The television adaptation has also had an extraordinary real-world impact, especially in Scotland. Fans have traveled there in huge numbers to visit filming locations, turning the series into a cultural phenomenon. In 2023 alone, more than 700,000 visitors traveled to Scotland, partly inspired by the show. Very few television series generate that level of global influence, so why stop now? According to showrunner Matthew B. Roberts and executive producer Maril Davis, the decision isn't about running out of story, it's about timing and longevity. After more than a decade in production, the commitment required from cast and crew has been immense. Actors, writers, and production teams have devoted a significant portion of their careers to bringing this world to life. And while their passion remains strong, it's natural to consider new creative paths after such a long journey. Maril Davis has openly said she would love to adapt all of Gabaldon's books in full. However, with the final novel still unfinished, the writers don't know exactly how the author intends to conclude her saga. Moving too far ahead of the source material could risk conflicting with Gabaldon's ultimate vision. The show must therefore craft an ending that feels satisfying for viewers while still honoring the spirit and direction of the books. That likely means the television ending may differ from the eventual literary ending. But that doesn't mean the universe is disappearing. Both Davis and Roberts have taken a never say never approach when discussing the future. If the timing feels right, and if the cast and creators are inspired to return, there's nothing preventing a continuation or revival years from now. That possibility keeps speculation about a potential Season 9 alive, even if nothing official has been announced. More importantly, the Outlander universe is already expanding. The prequel series Outlander, Blood of My Blood, which explores the backstories of Jamie's and Claire's parents, premiered in August 2025 and quickly proved there's still strong demand for stories set in this world. The show received positive critical reception, earning an impressive score of around 87% on Rotten Tomatoes, and climbed to the top of Starz' streaming charts. A second season has already been confirmed, a clear sign that the franchise still has powerful momentum. And that may just be the beginning. The creative team has hinted that additional spin-offs are being discussed behind the scenes. Given that the story spans centuries and multiple generations, the possibilities are nearly limitless. Time travel opens doors to entirely new eras, characters, and storylines. Writers can explore different historical conflicts, fresh protagonists, or even alternate timelines. That narrative flexibility makes it easier for the universe to continue evolving, even if the original series concludes. Meanwhile, Season 8 still has plenty of emotional weight ahead. Claire and Jamie remain at the center of the storm as the American Revolutionary War intensifies. They must protect their family and Fraser's Ridge while navigating political chaos and personal sacrifice. After everything they've endured, fans are eager to see how their extraordinary love story ultimately resolves. The blend of romance and history, the show's strongest element, promises a finale filled with intensity, heart, and meaning. So perhaps Season 8 isn't truly the end of Outlander. Maybe it's simply the closing chapter of one epic phase, making room for the next. With the final book still on the horizon, successful spin-offs gaining traction, and the door left open for future revivals, the world of Outlander may be far from finished. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.